Assaggiamolo. Oh, mamma mia. Ammazza che buona, oh. Welcome to this crazy kitchen. Pasta Queen, Pasta Bro. Today we are making an amazing fresh from scratch tuna ragu. Bam! Ingredients. The peculiarity of this dish is that it is made with a lot of love. That's the first ingredient. And you're using a tuna steak, fresh. We're gonna use the herbs that we got from our herb garden, garlic, onions, and a cherry tomato base for my ragu sauce, plus Gaeta olives. And we are choosing a specific shape, which is super spunky. Is a Gnocchetti Sardi. It's a Sardinian gnocchi. First things first. What is a ragu? Ragu comes from the French word ragu. It means to revive the flavor of whatever it is you're cooking. It is a very structured sauce, and that's what ragu means. Ra, to enhance, in this case is used to enhance, and gu, which is come from the word gusto, as well Latin, which means flavor. It's an enhancement, just like you are. If you're wondering how we made this amazing pasta shape from the south, please check out my previous video. I'm going to link it down below so that you can really find out step by step, super easy. Do you have a cheese grater? That's all you're gonna need, and a lot of passion. For this recipe, all you need is 2 pans. You need a pasta pot, and then you need a saucepan. We are using Stella, my saucepan, serving pan, and Caterina, my pasta pot with an amazing strainer insert in it, because we want to preserve the tears of the gods. I'm so excited. We're starting by sizzling a bunch of different things together. We have herbs, we have parsley, mint, thyme, we have garlic, 2 cloves, and half an onion, the red one, and about 3 tablespoons to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We are creating the aromatic. We're creating the base for this tuna ragu. Stay with me, don't go. I'm so excited, I can't just hide it. Little pinch of salt. The reason why I like adding the pinch of salt right away is it just really helps extract the water from anything you got in there. Any water is inside, the salt will pull it out of it. So now what we're doing is chopping the meat. Right now we're using fresh tuna steaks, and we are going to cut them, I would say about an inch size, so that they're nice and they sit well on your fork when you're eating them. They're not too big, they're not too small. Now you see, what you're doing here is let it kind of braise a little bit.
Smells amazing.
Yeah, just until it becomes 3/4 of the way cooked. It's really fast. In a few minutes you'll see it turn color, and then we're adding a scrunch of pepper just to enhance the flavors. Remember, the ragu is a revival, a renaissance of flavor, of taste. Now is the time for our wine.
Go.
I have 1 glass of wine, about a cup worth, and I'm adding it all. At this point, what you're doing is you're putting the flame on medium high so that the alcohol just evaporates, and then you turn it back down to low to medium. I think right now I'm taking the time off. We're adding the cherry tomatoes and its juices to it. It's just been a few minutes. It's really getting to know itself. The ingredients are mingling. They're making love. Everything is coming together. At this point, you throw in your olives. We're gonna make a ragu, but this is the fastest ragu sauce you'll ever make, because we're making it with fresh tuna. It only needs 15 to 20 minutes to be ready. So let's get your pasta in. It's essential. This sauce cannot go past 15-20 minutes because the tuna is gonna get hard. Tuna needs very light cook. So you're only getting it to mix with the flavors, and that's it. Just enough time to make your pasta. It's time to cover it. Just leave a little bit, but otherwise cover it. We're gonna salt the pasta water. Perfect. Now the beautiful homemade pasta go in. Again, my video is linked down below on how to make these amazing Southern Italian pasta shapes. This pasta is fresh, but it is hard durum with flour. So it's gonna take you about 4 to 5 minutes to cook. Always taste your pasta for salt and for specific al dente cooking time. You got to taste it with your own teeth for the crunchiness. The pasta is ready and it's al dente. So now we're gonna put it in the sauce.
Shake, shake, shake.
So you're shaking and twisting and turning. You're mixing the starchiness of the pasta water, the tears of the gods, with the pasta and the sauce. The sauce is mingling and the pasta is absorbing the sauce, getting stuck with it. It can't get away. It's perfect, just like you are. This is the last few times you'll see me use a spoon with pasta. It's because this pasta deserves to be cuddled and embraced by a spoon. Once you grab it like that, you have all of it in one. Look at that. Brother test, the test of all brothers. Let's do it. C'è stanno lì, eh? There's an olive in there. Beware. And it's got a pit. So... com'è? È buonissima, vero? It's so good. Com'è? È buona, eh? The mint. You can taste the mint. But once again, isn't this such a fabulous, structured sauce? Takes 20 minutes. The pasta is fast to make. It's just gorgeous. Don't forget to subscribe. And also press the little notification button that tells you the moment any of our recipes are out. Like that. Stay gorgeous. See you next time. Pam pam pam. Dimmi quando tu verrai. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why
ain't nothing but a... Come fa la canzone?
earache. Ogni volta che
Ogni
faccio il
volta che
cavatello
tocco la pentola e mi si brucia il mignoletto. E le ragazze famo
innamorare.
E le ragazze famo
Innamorare.